Today was the day that I had to travel 150 kilometers north of Tokyo to the Gunma Prefecture, where I would stay 2 nights at a ryokan, which is a traditional Japanese inn, near the stone steps at the Onsen resort, Ikaho. Upon arriving on the foot of Mount Helena, I got off the bus when I should have stayed on until we reached the bottom of the Ikaho stone steps. Now I had to hike the bloody mountain through ice and snow with my luggage and backpack. At least I received a warm greeting from the Gunma mascot, Gunma-chan. It took me 40 minutes to hike from the foot of the mountain to the bottom of the Ikaho stone steps. When I arrived, I was the only foreigner in amongst all the happy tourists, looking completely lost while dragging my suitcase around. Here I am, climbing all 365 steps, multiple times, checking the side streets, checking the town map, checking my phone for the hotel name. It took me another 40 minutes to find the ryokan. The name of the ryokan is Fukuichi. Let's take a quick tour. The main lobby had a piano as well as a tea and coffee area. There was also a shop that sold food and souvenirs. This is a public tea room. There's plenty of manga that you could read. And also nice views of the mountains. Now I was able to check out the town like a regular person. The first shop that I entered had everything in the theme of Gunma-chan. I also wanted to check out the local food in the area, including this. There was a small footbath. There were amusement park style games where you can win prizes. There were games such as shooting targets with a rifle, throwing dart at a dartboard, and even games of ring toss. I can imagine that this would have been good for kids if families decided to spend a holiday in Ikaho. There are 365 steps that lead to a shrine. The ryokan that I stayed at offered yukatas for people to wear, and then it was time to have dinner. At the ryokan, there were private dining rooms where you can sit alone and eat in peace. There was some sort of pork thing, and I put egg in it. Inside here was that soup, I think. There was that stuff, fish, and a bit of rice. I'm not sure what half of this is. Actually, I don't know what most of this is. This is why I wouldn't make a good YouTube blogger. After staying here longer than I should have, someone came in and eventually kicked me out. Then I decided to check out the town during the night. There were two places that I wanted to visit during my stay in Gunma Prefecture, Ikaho and Kusatsu. Since I was already staying at Ryokan in Ikaho, all I had to do was take a bus into Kusatsu. Kusatsu, just like Ikaho, is an onsen resort and is possibly the most popular place for tourists in the Gunma Prefecture. Its main attraction is the Yubatake, the hot water field, which is said to gush out more than 4,000 litres of hot spring water every minute. There was a shrine at the top of these steps. I then had a look around the shops and restaurants. You can buy and eat an egg that had been boiling inside onsen water. I tried bee pollen ice cream and it was delicious. For lunch, I had Joshu steak, which is Wagyu beef from the Gunma Prefecture. Later in the night, I had another private dinner. There was, I think, shrimp. In here there was some meat and other stuff. There's fish and that stuff. There's shrimp, I think. Yeah, it would be. Tempura. And more under here, I think. Yep, it is. And I had rice, soup, a spot of tea. Finally, for dessert, I had fruit.